everyone. So I should probably rename these VEDA videos to video every other day in April because that's how this seems to be working out. So today I thought I would kind of give you an update on Ian. He is 3 now, so I thought I'd give you an update on Ian and then also show you some pictures and video from his birthday because he turned 3 last month. He turned 3 on March 19th and today is April 8th, so not that long ago. Mr. Ian went to the doctor yesterday, and I can't remember the exact numbers. I never remember if I don't write these things down. But he was in the 40th, between 40 and 50th percentile, like 47%, like that kind of thing, for height and weight. And when he was little, he was like off the charts, like 0. He was really tiny. And as he became a toddler, he started rising just a little bit, but he was always like 20% or 30%. This time when we went, he was he wasn't quite at the 50th percentile, but he was really close to it. So he is average height, average weight pretty much. So that is awesome. I kind of always thought he was going to be tiny just because I'm tiny. Neil's kind of like average height, average weight. But I am really tiny. I'm only 5 feet tall, and I think the last time I checked it was only 100 pounds, so I am super tiny, and everybody in my family is pretty tiny, so it seems like he's taken more after his daddy now, and being average height and weight. Let's see, he is jumping off of everything and scaring me half to death. Like, the taller something is, the more Ian wants to jump off of it. For the longest time, he would not jump off of anything, and my friends' kids that were the same age, they started jumping off things at like 1.5, 2-ish, and Ian just wasn't. He's always been very careful, like even stepping off curbs, their kids would jump off the curb, whereas Ian was like so overly cautious. He would like sit down and then kind of turn off of the curb, and I'm just like, come on Ian, you can just walk off of it, but he wouldn't. He was super careful. Not anymore. 3 has just brought on a new side as far as what he knows. He knows a lot of his shapes. He knows circle, square, triangle. Those are mostly the ones he knows. Sometimes he'll do rectangle, but mostly he's really just good at triangle, square, and circle. Those are the ones like he can reproduce. Like if you ask him to draw those, he can. But like if you were to show him shapes in a book and kind of just point them out and ask him to say them, he knows a lot more. He knows star, heart. I don't even know. I don't know. Clearly, I don't know all my shapes. But he just knows pretty much all the basic ones. And then as far as colors, he pretty much knows all of his colors. I actually can't think of a color that he doesn't know except for maybe like gray. I don't think he knows gray yet, but he does know black, white, all the primaries, red, blue, yellow. He knows green, he knows orange, pink, purple. I don't know. I think I said orange already. Oh, I don't think he knows brown. So I don't think he knows brown, and he doesn't know gray. He knows pretty much all of his other colors. And as far as numbers, he can't count to 10 on his own, but if you prompt him to do it, then he can. So if you're like 1, then he'll go 2, and then if you say 3, he'll go 4, 5, and then he kind of gets a little fuzzy, and then when you get to the end, he says 10. And then he can count back from 3, but that's only because he really likes to go 3, 2, 1, blast off. So that's where he is with numbers, so we're still working on those. We're still working on the alphabet. That one's just doesn't seem to be one he's very interested in learning. We're trying, but Ian just has no interest in learning his alphabet, so he does not know his ABCs yet. But he does know his name, so if you write his name on a piece of paper, he knows that it says Ian, and if you catch him on a good day, he'll say I-A-N, Ian. But if you were to jumble up those letters and kind of put N-I-A, he couldn't point to each letter and tell you what each letter is. He only knows the letters of his name if you write them in the correct order. So we definitely need to work on our letters still, but I think it's pretty good that he knows his name, or how to spell his name out if you write it down. drawing. He's very good at drawing. He can draw people now. He can do like the circle head. He does the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, the hair, arms, and legs. So no body yet. You just got your head, arms, legs, and then all of your facial features. So he's really good with drawing. He can do, like I said, he can also draw just the 3 main basic shapes that he knows, so triangle, square, circle. And he likes to draw them with like crayons or pencils or things like that, but he also really likes taking these like sticks and like lining them up to make different shapes. He really likes to do that. And what else? His vocabulary is just he's talking a lot. I think he's still in that phase where I know most of what he's saying. Neil would come up next knowing how much he's saying, and then other people, like if he were to say a sentence, you'd probably get the gist of what he was trying to say, but you probably wouldn't understand every single word of what he's saying. So sometimes my mom, like he'll say a sentence and my mom will be like, you want to go outside? And he's like, and she's like, oh, okay, you know. So she understands what he's saying, but sometimes she has to kind of ask him, is that what you meant? Is that what you said? He's very good at repeating things back. So if you say a full sentence to him, like if you tell him to say, Grammy, I ride my bike outside, he can do that pretty good and pretty clearly. But if he were to try to come up with that sentence on his own, it might come out more like, I'm outside and I ride the bike. Like, his might sound more like that. But if you tell him to say, I went outside and ride my bike, he can say a lot more of the words a lot clearer. So he's repeating everything we're saying, so we just have to be really careful. We were watching Family Guy the other night, and usually we don't watch that with Ian awake or in the room, but that night I think he'd had a really late nap or something, and so we had it on TV because he was up really late, and we even said to each other like we should turn this off, but we didn't turn it off. And one of the characters on the show said the word jerk, and as soon as she said it, Ian's like, jerk, and we're like, okay, and changing. He has not repeated it since then, thank goodness. But anything he hears on TV, or if he hears us say it, or just anybody outside, he repeats it right away. So yeah, that is everything I think pretty much with Ian. I think I told you he's fully potty trained. He's been potty trained for quite a while now. We potty trained him around 2.5 years old, so he is, that train's left the station. He can go by himself now. The only thing he can't quite do is if he goes number 2, he can't clean himself correctly, so he'll ask us to come help him if he goes poo. But other than that, he can just feel that he's got to go. He'll go back there, he'll pee, he'll wipe, he'll flush, put his pants and underwear back on, and he's fine. So he's doing really awesome with that. And so here are a few pictures from Ian's birthday and a couple videos, and hope you enjoy. And I just can't believe my babies. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Okay, let's sing happy birthday.
Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ian. Happy birthday to you. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let Daddy put it down.
Close your eyes. Make a wish. Say, I wish for happy stuff.
And happy tears.
Okay, blow. Another one. Blow this one. Blow again. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
I eat it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ian, how old are you today? Say, I'm 3.
I'm free.